Beneath the weighty skies of Singapore, BLACKPINK graced the stage for the inaugural night of their Deadline World Tour, and what transpired was far beyond a mere concert. At first glance, it appeared to be yet another grand K-pop event, tens of thousands of fans flooding the national stadium, light sticks illuminating the scene, and cheers resonating through the rain-drenched atmosphere. Yet beyond the breathtaking visuals and impeccable choreography, this evening held a deeper significance. It was a stark reminder of the fine line separating global success from the unyielding stress that permeates the K-pop landscape. Even before the performance commenced, the atmosphere was thick with tension. An unexpected rain delay challenged the crowd's patience, but instead of annoyance, excitement grew even stronger. As the lights finally dimmed, the ensuing roar resonated with urgency, as if fans were grasping at this moment after enduring months of waiting, streaming, voting, and championing their idols online. BLACKPINK kicked off with a striking medley from Kill This Love to Pink Venom and How You Like That, seizing the stage with undeniable command. Every gesture was precise and every expression meticulously controlled, exuding a confidence that few groups could rival. Beneath that overwhelming power, however, lies a truth seldom acknowledged. These opening tracks, laden with motifs of power and survival, reflected the very industry that BLACKPINK has had to overcome. In the world of K-pop, comebacks are fierce battles, charts serve as weapons, and silence can be a potentially hazardous foe, even more so than scandal. As fire and lasers sliced through the darkness, the performance felt less like a celebration and more like a proclamation. They remain here resilient despite years of scrutiny, gossip, and unrealistic expectations. The crowd erupted, cameras flashed, and for a fleeting moment everything appeared flawless. However, this illusion of perfection is meticulously orchestrated, practiced incessantly, and upheld at a personal cost that is often hidden from fans. As the first act concluded and the stadium resonated with applause, one question hovered in the air: how much pressure shapes a night like this, and what demands does it impose on those standing on stage? If you're curious about the moments that unfold, when the spotlight dims and the facades begin to slip, be sure to follow the channel and join us as we explore the depths behind this unforgettable evening. As the concert transitioned into its next chapter, the expansive arena appeared to contract not in size, but in emotional closeness. Act 2 marked a move away from high-octane group anthems towards something much more revealing. This was the time for individual members to step forward solo, and in K-pop, these solo segments are never mere performances. They carry substantial implications. They invite admiration, comparison, and scrutiny in equal parts, particularly for a group as thoroughly analyzed as BLACKPINK. Jisoo was the first to shine, and the audience's reaction was instantaneous. Adorned in a black sequin-studded outfit that struck a balance between grace and subtle strength, she exuded a calm confidence that sharply contrasted the preceding tumult. Her vocals soared over the stadium in hugs and kisses, then deepened with emotional resonance in Earthquake. On the surface, it appeared poised and graceful. Yet beneath that composure lies a lifetime of unique pressures associated with her role. As the eldest member, Jisoo often shoulders expectations of steadiness, maturity, and leadership, all while facing the constantly shifting criteria of beauty standards and public judgment. When Lisa took her turn on stage, the energy shifted into something sharper and more electrifying. Her futuristic attire and dynamic presence instantly energized the stadium, eliciting explosive reactions with every motion. Tracks like Thunder, Lifestyle, and Rockstar weren't merely crowd favorites, they reinforced her persona as an artist who transcends borders and limitations. Yet, Lisa's path has always been overshadowed by harsh scrutiny, from incessant commentary on her physique to the weight of representing success beyond Korea. In the intensely competitive K-pop arena, standing out can be both a gift and a target. These solo performances unveiled the unsaid tension within idol groups' individuality battling with unity. Fans rejoice in uniqueness, but the industry silently turns it into competition. Who garnered the loudest applause? Who trended higher online? Who truly owned the evening? As Act 2 concluded, the applause thundered, yet so did the unseen pressure that trails every individual step in a world where every move is scrutinized. When BLACKPINK reassembled on stage for Act 3, the transformation was immediate. The atmosphere shifted from individual brilliance back to a powerful collective force, reminding everyone why their group dynamic has always been their greatest strength. New outfits, familiar formations, and synchronized movements restored a sense of balance to the evening. Tracks like Pretty Savage struck with unapologetic confidence, while songs such as Don't Know What to Do and Stay softened the mood, allowing emotions to emerge in a way that only a unified performance can provide. However, this act carried an underlying tension that long-term fans are all too aware of. Group performances in K-pop are not only about harmony, they constantly test the group's chemistry under scrutiny. Years spent on demanding schedules, lengthy separations, solo endeavors, and public speculation can quietly strain even the tightest-knit teams. As the stadium swayed to whistle and erupted during Lovesick Girls, the smiles and exchanges felt authentic, yet they also reflected the discipline needed to uphold harmony in an industry that thrives on whispers of internal discord. For many idols, returning to group performances after solo showcases can be an emotionally intricate process. It necessitates a careful balance between personal identity and collective persona. In BLACKPINK's scenario, the stakes are significantly elevated. Every interaction is scrutinized, every pause cut and reshared, and every perceived imbalance evolves into headlines and fan discussions. Act 3 served as a subtle reminder of the immense effort necessary to maintain cohesion when the world is perpetually searching for flaws. Vocally, the members focused on connection instead of spectacle. The audience responded not merely with cheers but with a sense of shared nostalgia, as if these songs held memories from earlier times before global fame amplified their every move. By the end of the act, it was evident that this wasn't merely a return to group form. It was a reaffirmation. In a genre characterized by rivalry and replacement, staying united is a form of rebellion in itself. Act 4 redirected the spotlight once more, but this time the mood felt denser and more introspective. Jennie stepped onto the stage first, dressed in a striking fashion-forward ensemble that instantly captivated attention. Her presence exuded a quiet intensity as she moved through, like Jennie, followed by Extral and Starlight. On stage, she emanated confidence and control, yet her performance resonated with a narrative familiar to many K-pop idols who soar quickly and are critiqued even faster. Jennie's position as BLACKPINK's main rapper and cultural trendsetter has frequently embroiled her in controversy, from accusations of favoritism to relentless scrutiny over her performance, energy, and personal life. In instances like this, her solo stage felt less like a showcase and more like a response. Each step, each glance appeared intentional, as if she were reclaiming her narrative before a global audience that has questioned her dedication and authenticity through the years. Then Rosé arrived, and her entrance softened yet deepened the atmosphere. Her voice enveloped the stadium, carrying an emotional weight that stood in sharp contrast to the high-energy performances preceding her. Performing Toxic till the end and 2 years, she drew the crowd into a space of vulnerability where success feels intertwined with sacrifice. When APT commenced, the reaction was explosive, elevating the cheers to the pinnacle of the night. What made this moment particularly striking was the timing. On that very day, Rosé was declared the winner of Song of the Year at the Mama Awards. From an outsider's perspective, it appeared to be the ultimate triumph, a solo hit, critical praise, and a historic accolade. However, within the K-pop industry, victory often brings additional pressure. Expectations escalate, comparisons sharpen, and the inquiry transitions from "can you do it" to "can you replicate it" as Act 4 concluded. The applause felt celebratory, yet beneath it lay the familiar burden of success that never fully rests. By the time Act 5 commenced, the stadium morphed into a single pulsating entity of sound and motion. BLACKPINK launched into Jump, Boombaya, Do 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 as if it's your last and forever young, elevating the energy to its utmost peak. Fireworks illuminated the night sky, choreography struck with relentless precision, and fan chants surged like powerful waves crashing against the stage. This was the image the world recognizes K-pop at its most potent, polished, and unyielding. Yet this final act also highlighted the darker reality behind such perfection. Moments like these are crafted through years of sacrifice, endless rehearsals, physical fatigue, and emotional strain. In an industry where relevance is perpetually threatened by the next debut or viral sensation, even legends must strive to retain their status. BLACKPINK's capacity to command a stadium of this magnitude isn't merely a testament to popularity but to endurance in one of the most merciless entertainment industries globally. The encore softened the night's fervor. With relaxed smiles and visible relief, the members returned to perform Jump Ya 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 and Kick It. They greeted fans, tossed hearts into the crowd, and shared expressions of appreciation that felt sincere after nearly 2 hours of orchestrated chaos. The lights dimmed, the cheers lingered, and the stadium settled into a warm afterglow. It was a rare instance where the barrier between idol and audience appeared to fade. As fans of all ages filled the stands, ranging from children to grandparents, the message was unmistakable: BLACKPINK's influence extends far beyond music. Yet behind every smile on stage lies a system that demands unwavering excellence, silence amidst criticism, and resilience under unimaginable pressure. This inaugural night in Singapore wasn't merely a concert, it was a testament to what it requires to glow under the brightest lights and what it entails. If you crave more deep dives into K-pop drama industry conflicts and the untold tales beneath global stardom, be sure to subscribe, like the video, and share your insights in the comments. Stick with the channel as this saga doesn't conclude here, and the next chapter might be even more revealing.